Hey, foolish mortal, back with some more World of Warcraft Hunter action. And I'm gonna turn these two quests in real quick. Blood crystals. These blood crystals that you saw, my scouts have seen many more to the north. I thank you for aid, but now ask that you leave me to confer with the elders. I will call for you once I've spoken with the elders at the village. Okay. So that just gave us some more experience. This may very well be the opportunity that we needed. I will send an attack at once. The Silpine, thank you for your service. Alright, that gave us some more experience. It was an upgrade on that belt. Go get them, boys. Alrighty. The Kirkin is lurking. After the crystal storm had subsided, a beast of myth appeared in our village. Brought here by the invading wildkin, this beast, the Kirkin, laid waste to our village. Many Stillpine were slain in defense of our lands by this fiend, and many have since lost their lives attempting to subdue the beast. In my visions, I've seen one defeat the Kirkin. The one must be you, Govelin. You are our only hope. Enter Stillpine and blah blah blah. So, last time we got to level 12, I got Aspect of the Hawk, which goes down in our auras area, and it moved our pet bar over. Not that we're using it very much, but so yeah, that's the only thing that we picked up. But that will really help. So our ranged attack increased a little bit. Our attack power went up a good little chunk there. So as you can see, our pet is actually doing pretty decent damage on its own. She could skin those.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Look, go get him. Get him.
I can't cast that yet.
He wasn't that tough. Alright, so we got the Kirkin's hide. Yeah, I had mentioned probably regretting starting leatherworking and all of that stuff, but crafting can be pretty fun on its own. That's not me. Oh well. The Promised One has emerged victorious. The prophecy is nearly complete. Now about that hide. Take the Kirkin's hide to Murdo on the other side of the village, and he will fashion the hide an item of your choice. Nice. Kirkin stocks, which I find absolutely hilarious. Kirkin hide jerkin, an upgrade with some agility, and we will take that. So the only thing about doing these quests is they don't give you any rep. The hold is saved, and soon my people will make their way back to the ancestral home. The prophecy has come to pass, and a new age of prosperity begins for the Stillpine. But I fear the darkness looms ahead for your own people. There are questions left unanswered, visions of prophecy unseen. Return to your leaders and tell them what you have seen here, and promised one. Should you ever require the aid of Steelpine, you have merely to ask. So that sends us back to Menelaus. We will do that directly. That's gonna come in handy. What's it look like? Oh, that looks awful. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wish I had some. There's not really an easy way to get around that hill, but later on you get some things that increase attack power from leatherworking. So I mean, it definitely will help making things like that, and of course leatherworking or skinning. You know, you can drop the leathers in the auction house and make a little bit of money like that. I think with Pandaria, the way that Pandaria, like you can buy crafting materials, you can level up really easy. There's not as much call for low-level crafting materials like there used to be. I know when I first leveled my one of my paladins, I just picked I picked blacksmithing and mining, but I never actually did any smithing until I was almost max level, and I just put all the stuff that I'd gathered in the auction house and made a lot of money. But it doesn't sell like it used to. But we might try that if I find myself kind of short of funds. I mean, I'm down to 48 silver, and I've got to get probably around 4 gold by level 20 to get my mount and training. But technically, oh, excuse me. Technically, I don't have to have money for a mount because I've got all of those. So, but I think the level 20 mounts are not hardly even a gold, so it's not that imperative, I guess. But yeah, I'm liking this little Ravager. There's other skins and stuff for it, just for you know, cosmetic purposes, and I'll get around to naming it eventually if I decide to keep it. Okay, so here's a bear, and here's another moth that we could actually tame. Let's see what these do. Beast lore. Demoralizing roar, which I think gives them lowers their AC. Don't know what rest does. So there's another Ravager. It's a slightly different color. It's got like a gold plate on the back, I think. But I'm not going to go chasing after that flutterer. There'll be another one here. So here is Blood Mist Isle. And there's going to be Blood Watch. We'll get up there eventually. Kessel's Crossing.
Arcanon Poros.
A favorite treat. I've made a wonderful discovery, Hunter. On the uncorrupted part of the island grows a remarkable fruit called the sandpear. They're found near the bottom of the trees. I've been preparing pies from them, but if I'm not careful, the elec will start to wander over and steal my fruit. I've taken to gathering enough to share with the animals, but my stores are gone, and the craving for the pie has returned. Would you be willing to... Oop, I rolled that up. Help gather fruit. Okay. So, we've got that at Kirkenhigh Jerkin, just now got it, and we've already got an upgrade.
Remember the lessons of the past.
And that's just how these early
Arcanon
levels are.
Poros. Remain vigilant.
Good fortune.
One thing we've learned in our travels is that extreme care must be taken when introducing wildlife from one world to another. When the Exodar crashed, it was carrying specimens of various outland species, including an insectoid predator called the Ravager. Some of the specimens were lost, but many of the others survived and took to the wild. If we don't keep them in check, they will upset the natural balance here. That's actually pretty good.
Do not lose faith.
Pretty good advice. You gotta be
Warm
careful.
wishes.
You're just in time, Goblin. Blood elf activity in this area has doubled in the past week. Our agents have informed us that the blood elves that call themselves Sunhogs plan to launch an offensive upon Azurmus soon. I need you to get a warning out to our allies and compatriots. Warn High Chief Steelpine, Exarch Menelaus, and Admiral Odysseus. Excellent.
Bless.
So, we get this introduction to riding, I guess. Even though this thing really isn't all that fast. So, the Kessel run, it's a timed mission. So you have to go down there and come back. You can't get dismounted, so it said don't jump into water, blah blah blah. One thing I really like about Blizzard is, I mean, they have a great nerdy, geeky sense of humor. The Kessel run. There's an area that we're going to be going to much later in Outland, which I'm pretty excited to get back to. Because it's an Alliance only area, and it's got a lot of really nice popular culture references, stuff like that. It's really fun. So basically you don't want to get jumped too much. I don't think you can be stunned off your mount on this quest. When you're riding a mount normally, if you get stunned, you will get dismounted. But I think this one is immune to that. Not really for sure. And I definitely don't want to try it out because I don't want to have to redo this. So this actually won't take very long at all. And we can also, I'm sorry about that little snapping noise that my mic's picking up. I don't know why it does that, but we can turn in this other quest.
The Legion will
So
fall.
we warned him.
Blessings upon your family.
So then we got to go down and warn Admiral Odysseus. And then we have to turn around and come back. On my test play on my paladin, I forgot that you actually had to return up there, so I did a couple other things while I was down here and failed it. So, but as long as you run straight down and come straight back, it gives you more than enough time to do it. So, excuse me.
Need help? Be careful.
So now we have to go all the way back up there, which is... I'm not real sure why Blizzard did that. You know, there's a lot of backtracking. It seems just a bit wasteful of time, but yeah. And we got some more Exodar rep, which is good. Yeah, not hardly halfway to Revered, but that won't take too long. Yeah, if I'm going to be doing ongoing Let's Plays like this, I probably need to get a better mic. I've got I think it's just a Creative Labs headset, USB. With a mic on it, so I mean it's got a good sound, it's just a little too sensitive. I guess I could just learn to adjust my levels, but I'm not that with it. So, a lot to talk about the last couple of minutes here. I guess I need to start thinking about a name for my Ravager. Probably going to keep him for a little while. I mean, he's a really good DPS pet. I think I might, after this episode, I might take a little break and do a little research on some hunter pets. Kind of figure out what I want to pick up, if I want to do something different, or at least, you know, kind of find out if there's one in particular, like skin-wise, that I want to go after. Like I said, there's definitely a certain cat I definitely want to look for if I can. It's in an area not too far from here. Definitely. I'm not leveled up enough to go for that yet. So.
Good fortune.
Yeah. Well done, Goblin. I need to learn how to pronounce my own name. This was a difficult test for your abilities, but you have passed with flying colors. To become a soldier of the Hand of Argus, you must pass many such tests. Yay! Declaration of Power. Have you seen the Serpent Men? Oh no, more Naga. They dared to make an advance upon this camp under cover of darkness only 3 nights ago. Can you believe the audacity of those primitive beasts? I need you to deliver a message to their leadership. To the northeast is Wraithscale Lair, home of Lord Ixl. Find him, slay him where he stands, and drive this banner through his corpse. So stamina, that would be nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go in and call this a video. And again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying these playthroughs. I'm definitely starting to enjoy playing the Draenei again, getting back in my hunter mode, relearning how to play the hunter. But yeah, take a little break here and check out and see if there's some more pets that I need to be on the lookout for, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching.